Hi guys, welcome back to Absolute Brushes. If you're new here, I'm Pranjali. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I'm recreating this fierce cut crease cat eye with a bold lip, which is perfect if you want to give an illusion of a lifted eye. So without further ado, if you want to know how I got this look, let's get started. To prep my eyes, I'm using Milani Prime Perfection Primer, and to clean up underneath my brows, I'm using PAC HD Foundation in the shade 1.7, and I'll set it using New York Masterfix Setting Loose Powder. To warm up my crease area, I'm dabbing into this nude brown shade from NYX Warm Neutrals palette and buffing it into my entire crease area with a larger blending brush. This one's from Real Techniques. To intensify my crease line, I'm dipping into these two brown shades from NYX Warm Neutrals palette and placing it directly with my PAC blending brush in the style 126, and I'm blending it out with my smaller blending brush from ABH Cosmetics. Next, I'm picking up this black shade from Sephora Color Festival Blockbuster palette on my PAC blending brush in the style 126 and placing it in my crease. I'm further blending this with the same blending brush by ABH Cosmetics. For the next step, I am cutting my crease with a small flat shader brush using the PAC HD Liquid Foundation in the shade 1.7. If you want, you can leave it at here. Here I'm just decorating my lid space with this shimmery silver shade from Sephora Color Festival Blockbuster palette. I'm first applying it with the flat brush from ABH Cosmetics, and then I'm kneading it out with my flat short shader brush. For my brows, I'm using this brown eyeshadow from Makeup Revolution Ultra Eyeshadow Palette. I first use this spoolie to brush my hair downwards so I can clearly see on top and I can fill it in. And then I brush my hair upwards and I fill in the lower part of my brows. And then at the end, I use the spoolie one more time to spread the color across evenly so it looks more natural. Good makeup starts with good skin prep, so I'm first hydrating my skin with this Makeup Forever Hydrating Primer on my dry patches, and then I'm topping it up with Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser Primer to fill in my pores and fine lines. For foundation, I'm using PAC HD Liquid Foundation in the shade 3.9, and I'm blending this with my damp beauty blender. You can always use a brush if you like more coverage. I prefer a beauty blender as I like that sheer finish on my skin. Once I'm done with my foundation, I'm using a lighter shade foundation. This is the PAC HD Liquid Foundation in the shade 1.7. I'm going to use it on the high points of my face. What it will do is, because you're using a lighter shade, it's going to enhance those features and bring it forward. I'm blending this with my angled flat top kabuki brush. If you want, you can also blend it with a beauty blender for a more sheer finish. To clean up underneath my cheekbones, I'm using LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Creamy Beige, and I'm using my flat top kabuki brush to blend it. To cream contour and give my face some dimension and structure, I'm using the Wet n Wild Duo Stick in the shade medium on the circumference of my face, in the hollows of my cheekbones, and to chisel my jawline and nose. And again I'm going to blend it out with my angled flat top kabuki brush from Cuffs and Lashes. To bring back some warmth on my face, I'm using a bronzer on top of my contour, and this one's Hoola bronzer by Benefit, and I'm blending this with my angled brush. For blush, I'm using this deep maroonish shade from Sephora Color Festival Blockbuster palette, and I'm applying it to the apple of my cheeks with my angled brush. For highlighter, I'm dipping into this Moonstone shade by Sun Dip Glow Kit palette on the highest points of my face. Next, I'm lining my top lash line and drawing out a wing in my outer corner with Lakme Insta Liner. To elongate my eyes further, I'm going to extend the inner part of my lash line going in the same direction. Then I'm going to join the tip to my lower lash line in the very inner corner, and to make this whole process smooth, I'm stretching my inner eye corners. Here I'm just making the corners of my cut crease a little bit neat, as it got a little messed up in the cat eyeliner process. I'm applying the Magnetic Eye Kajal by Faces Canada just to the outer area of my lower lash line to give a more cat eye effect, and for the rest of the part I'm filling it with my white eyeliner by Flamour. For my lower lash line, I am smoking out this brown eyeshadow from NYX Warm Neutrals palette in my lower lash line with my PAC blending brush in the style 126. To finish up with my eye makeup, I'll be applying some falsies, but before that I'll be curling my lashes and coating them with some mascara, and this one's Total Temptation by Maybelline. For lipstick, I'm applying this Skin Deep shade by Faces Canada, and I'm topping it with this deep orangish reddish shade in Vogue from Faces Canada. And last but not the least, for falsies, I am applying MAC lashes in the style 07 with my PAC eyelash glue. And finally, to set and lock everything in, I am applying PAC Instant Fixation Spray. And here is the finished look. I've paired it up with this gold leaf cuff earrings and high bun to help lift my eyes even further. Of course, you don't have to do that if you don't want to. The eyeliner in itself should be enough to give you that lifted look. So if you like this look, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you're new here, please take a moment to subscribe. I post new videos every Wednesdays and Fridays. I've left all the product information in the description box down below along with my socials, and I love you guys so much, and I'll see you with a brand new one. Bye guys.